FIFA international break don't come and it don't go. Club football action return back this weekend. This is football final whistle. My name remains JP, and like always, I get UB here with me. You'll be welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm here again.
It's good to be back. Over the weekend, international break, we saw Nigeria after 2 matches, no win, 1 draw and 1 loss. What do you make out of the match?
I think it's just everything we have been seeing for the past how many games. I pray say they no make Morocco no catch us. Morocco this period. Anyway, Morocco catch us home away, international home. As I don't know what to say, they will kill us. Like I feel like Nigerians are they're just I know they're going to say they will not be use the normal players, so many did not start, all that, but
No be excuse.
it's not an excuse at all. I mean people that started Victor Boniface, those are elite players for their clubs. So I don't understand. First of all, we need to solve our coach issues because this interim is not working out anymore.
The NFF, they talk say they don't get money. Like they don't have money to employ A-list manager. So we could come locally based manager and Eguavon don't see say as in everybody don't see say Eguavon na this coach wey last na who will collect this job. Keep or go. Eguavon.
NFF lie. They are liars. But then what can we do? There's nothing we can do. But then we know very well that if a good enough team catch Nigeria at this period,
We go collect
Morocco,
Algeria, Egypt.
Morocco, they catch Nigeria 5-0 na beg.
with all the players we will get. Victor Osimhen, Iwobi, Kevin Bassey, we'll still collect.
It's not about the players, it's about the team. That's one thing we
Absolutely.
prefer to forget. That's what Nigeria enjoys. Individual brilliance. Osimhen will come, do one nice header, everything go, but church going, everybody will say, we don't win, we don't draw. That's what happens. We don't play like a team. We're supposed to play like a team. We're not playing like a
I
team.
agree.
That's the issue.
I agree with you. Premier League football don't return this
Yeah.
weekend. Slow and steady. We don't reach the week 12 of the English Premier League. And
Then we
the table,
go.
yeah, week 12 already this weekend. And the table seems to don't take shape this weekend. In the first position, not surprising, Liverpool sits number 1
It's
with
surprising
28.
now.
No, it's not surprising.
It's surprising.
That the
Come on.
best team in England
Right
this
now.
season, yeah.
Right now.
So they sit first. Not
It's
surprising.
surprising because we were expecting us to be sitting there.
Well, City don't look like saying they don't lose form. 4 losses back to back. It has never happened
In the history
in
of
Pep Guardiola's
Tottenham.
history as a manager. So in the first position, we have Liverpool 28 points. Second position, Man City 23 points. 5 points adrift Liverpool, who sits first. Then third, surprisingly, Chelsea. When last you see Chelsea sitting in third. Can't remember.
Not comfortably though.
Chelsea in third. Arsenal
With how many points?
19
The
points.
same point with us now.
Same point with Arsenal, same point with Nottingham Forest, same
On-
point
on
with
6 points.
with Brentford.
10 points with Brentford on 6th.
Yes.
So they're not sitting there comfortably.
But
I feel like this is Chelsea's chance to grab that third position. Because I feel like Arsenal, they have a tough game coming this weekend.
yeah,
Man City has a tough game. So the easiest match to win is supposed to be this Leicester.
Yeah.
And we know Chelsea has the tendency of doing what they can
falling
do
hands.
sometimes. So hopefully, if Chelsea can win this match, then they will just solidify that third position.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we need from Chelsea this weekend.
As a patriotic Chelsea fan,
Yes.
that's what you need. So let's quickly go to the fixtures this weekend. Early kickoff on Saturday, we'll see Leicester welcome Chelsea in
the
King Power
worst,
Stadium.
the worst time to play early kickoff. I dread early kickoff. I don't like them at all. So hopefully we don't. I think Leicester at home.
Yes,
So
King
if
Power
Leicester at
Stadium.
home, Chelsea need to turn up. Like really need to turn up because if they go do anyhow, they go see anyhow. But I believe in Chelsea. Man, you beat them anyhow, and right now we are considered better than Man U. So I expect that we beat Leicester. It doesn't matter.
Sancho don't come back, and we get Neto. We seem to don't pick
He's
in
in
form,
form now.
and almost all injured players in Chelsea don't return this weekend. You see James, Gusto,
Kudos to-
Cucurella, and
Kudos to Maresca's management.
This squad, they very robust. Who you go like see start for Chelsea with Sancho back, Gusto fit, James fit, Cucurella fit. Who you go like see?
I feel like Maresca needs to take the hard decisions. He needs to bench Madueke for at least 1 or 2 matches. He's not
That
performing
is
that
that
great.
is that is a big topic entirely. Madueke.
Madueke, he needs to make your bench more. Make your bench more for at least 1 or 2 matches. Start
Neto.
Pedro on the right and give me Sancho on the left.
Sancho, really?
Sancho, yes now. Come on now.
Wow.
Sancho was playing well before I think he was sick or something. Yeah. He was playing well now. 3 assists. 3 straight assists actually.
Yes.
So Sancho should come back into the fold. Push Pedro Neto because he's in form too.
Yeah.
Push him to the right. Play my Jackson for me. Play my Palmer. That form is okay.
Then the defense.
Bench Madueke. Defense. James is back. Play him. Because Malagusa is making a lot of silly mistakes lately. I don't like it. Yeah. Play with James. Play Cucurella back. I don't know. Maresca is trying a lot of, I don't know whatever he's doing.
Testing the waters.
He's testing. Yeah. And you're supposed to test when maybe you have injured players, when the players are not back. But when you have all the players complete, what are you testing for? Use them. They are there.
But his tests were working before these players returned back from you. So he still wants to continue with the working system.
That's not how it works. Are you telling me that if Rodri comes back, Guardiola will still be testing Kovacic and testing?
Not really.
It doesn't work like that. So all these elite managers, they do what they're supposed to do. Some decisions are easy. You can see.
Basic.
Cucurella is back. Stop using Malagusto or Rich James.
And left back.
At left back. Use Cucurella. He started playing the inverted role since Pochettino's
last stages of Pochettino. Yeah.
Exactly. Still used him. I think for Spain he was playing a little bit of it, a little bit not all that. And then this beginning of the season he was still playing that inverted role. He did very well, excellently well, better than I even expected. So why are you now benching him? For what? There's no good reason. So he needs to just continue playing play him there. Then Fofana and I mean we are trying to build that partnership. We can't cut it now. So it's not.
Hopefully Enzo Maresca hears what you're saying. As we go to the second fixture of this weekend in the English Premier League, we'll see Arsenal welcome Nottingham Forest. We've seen Nottingham Forest to be a team to beat this season. We've seen them get results against Chelsea. We've seen them getting results against Liverpool and against other big teams in England. What do you expect from Arsenal this season?
I expect a really interesting game, really, because the only thing is the last game against Newcastle, they seem to have forgotten their form or whatever. Because I think Newcastle beat them. Yes.
Nottingham Forest, yes.
Yes, Newcastle beat Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, Arsenal did not do better. Arsenal drew to Chelsea.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be a tough game. I've watched their games against Man City, against Arsenal. They played Arsenal. I think they played all the tough matches
against Liverpool, and they won Liverpool.
They expect to lose.
Yeah.
They've gotten results. Yes, results of those matches, and actually expect them to win. Like against Newcastle, was expecting nothing less than a draw from that game, but they lost the game. So I feel like Nottingham fans are going to shock. It's not really going to be that much of a shock. It's going to shock Arsenal. But Arsenal are not really where they are expected to be right now. So this is the best time to play Arsenal.
But don't you think Arsenal not getting all the 3 points against Chelsea, they'll go all out to get all 3 points against Nottingham Forest?
We said that Man City against they did not win Champions League. The next person they are playing, they are going to get. It didn't happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work these days. We don't see that those comebacks again in especially in Premier League. So Arsenal, they're not going to do anything. Nottingham Forest, in fact, you can say you could as well say the same against for Nottingham Forest, because as they didn't get the win against Newcastle, they might decide, okay, Arsenal are going to give. Yeah, the only advantage Arsenal have is that they are home.
Yes,
that's the only advantage. Because watching Nottingham Forest play, they play like good football, and they have an informed striker too.
Yes,
scoring goals. Chris Wood is scoring goals for fun.
Already 9 goals this season.
Exactly. So Arsenal needs to watch their back. They really need to.
Arsenal need to watch their back, according to UB. Other fixtures this weekend, couple of interesting fixtures. We'll see Aston Villa welcome Crystal Palace. We'll see Bournemouth welcome Brighton. That's a match to keep an eye on this season. Then to the biggest match of the week 12 in the English Premier League, we'll see the defending champions welcome Tottenham Hotspur in the Etihad Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur sent Man City packing in the Carabao Cup, and we've seen, coupled with City's bad form for a couple of matches in the Champions League, in the Carabao Cup, equally in the league, will we see a new side of Man City against Tottenham Hotspur?
These are two very, very inconsistent teams.
Man City inconsistent?
Yes, right now that's very
Okay,
inconsistent.
right now, yeah.
Right now, Man City is not the Man City we used to know.
Yeah.
We are used to seeing. So I feel like even Tottenham sports, we expected them to like kind of measure up, but they play a big team and they play very, very good football. And then they meet one mediocre team and then you are seeing them
Lose
playing
all 3
like
points.
like it's crazy. It's crazy. And the thing is, you never know when they will lose. They can be 2 goals up and from nowhere,
yeah,
they lose the game.
And it has happened this season a couple of times. Two goals up, and they end up losing the game.
Exactly. So I don't leave anything off the table for this particular match because I'm not going to tip Man City to win. I'm not even going to say Tottenham will win. I feel like it's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw, yes.
But Tottenham has gotten a result against City
before this season.
Yeah, a couple of weeks back.
Don't forget the from the defense. Man City didn't have their normal starting 11 backline. Exactly. And Akonji is back. KDB is back to an extent. Reasonable extent.
Yeah.
Akonji is back. Stones is back.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a kind of to an extent, to some reasonable extent, I'm expecting a strong squad to play Tottenham. So it's not going to be surprising. Tottenham should not expect what happened in the Carabao Cup to repeat itself because it is not going to happen.
But we've seen City, even in the Premier League, back-to-back losses. They lost against Bournemouth and they lost against Brighton.
The mistake anybody will make is to write City off.
Yes, I agree.
Nobody can. Nobody. I don't think. I think if you've watched the Premier League for at least 2-3 seasons, you will understand that the biggest mistake you will ever make is underestimate City. I mean, their next win can be that start of that run of form of not losing or drawing any game. They can just go 15 games, no loss, no draws, and before you know they are winning the league. So yes, they're not in form right now, but their next win might be that turning point they need. So Tottenham should try their best to make sure that they are not that turning point for Man City.
It's unpredictable. We no believe say City will lose back to back. We no believe say Tottenham beat City for Carabao Cup. These are factors where sometimes for football we cannot really say. You understand? And I feel say Tottenham, after they don't beat City, they will come with this confidence. No be City, we don't beat them. Come back to beat them again.
You know the bad thing about that? There's a positive side, but also a negative side because they feel like we don't beat them. We don't have to do that much, and they are not in form right now. So they might just decide to forget themselves, and before you know, City will use them and do.
We know what they use things for.
Exactly. So what they need to do is they should not drop their level. It's not on the level. They should not just relax. Oh, we beat them before this season. You can do it again. Because if you try that one with City, they will surprise you. So Tottenham needs to not be overconfident. They need that confidence. Yeah, we beat them before, but they should try as much as possible not to be overconfident because that's going to affect them a lot. They should not be overconfident. They should just prepare and play City like they're playing. I mean, a big club.
So
because once you underrate them, they will shock you.
This brings us to a match that we can call big versus small. The league leaders, Liverpool against Southampton, the least and the worst team in the English Premier League as of this moment.
Yeah.
Liverpool sits first and Southampton sits 20th at the bottom of the table. I don't think there's much to say. Liverpool will dismantle Southampton.
Don't be too sure. For 2 reasons, I'm saying don't be too sure. First of all, Man City, I know Man City are in a bad form right now, but Man City were able to play Southampton, and Southampton considered just one goal from that match.
Yes,
One goal, and it was from the first five, maybe first 3 minutes
yes.
of the game,
Ellen Haaland.
and they didn't consider any goal.
I feel even City was lucky to escape with all the 3 points because
Exactly.
towards the dying minutes of that game, it seems Southampton rose and
So the thing about that is we've seen time without number where all these bottom table
teams.
teams we just see a big team and be like, okay, this is our day. Let's show them that we are also. So Southampton and Man City, they have this thing. I think it's okay. I think it's Sunderland, but then Southampton too. They have this thing where
Personal for people got it.
and Southampton is home.
Yeah, they are home.
So Liverpool cannot decide to sleep. If they sleep, something will shock them.
Eh,
I
but,
mean, Nottingham Forest did. So
but equally, Liverpool no be this small side. They are very serious
this
under
season,
this their new coach and high flying, scoring goals, defending well. They are one of the best. They have one of the best defense
defense
this
in
season,
the
and
league.
they equally have one of the best attack this season. Many goals. Mohamed Salah, wonderful. Gakpo, wonderful. Diaz, wonderful. Against last team Southampton.
But Liverpool are going to drop points at some point in this season.
Everybody will drop points at some
Exactly.
point this season, but
So
I don't see that against Southampton.
you never can say.
Well,
You never can say. That's the thing. The moment Liverpool start feeling the way you are saying now, feeling like we can't drop points against Southampton, that will be their first mistake.
no, that would be too much being sure of themselves because Southampton have a 4-0.
Man City can tell you that it is
But
very
no,
wrong
no,
to
no.
do
But
that.
we can't compare this Liverpool side with this City side. At the moment, we know Man City are struggling with injuries and their top players per se they are
Please don't give me
injured.
that injury.
No,
But when I'm talking about Man City is not good right now, it has very little to do with the injury.
Yes, it does.
Very little.
No, it does. You can name 5-6 starters who are injured in City squad. Yes.
Okay,
Starters
let's hear them. Rodri,
out.
number one.
Kevin De Bruyne just
He
came back.
came back and there was no impact. He came back and there was no impact.
He
Come on.
just came back.
Okay, let me remind you. Thank you for bringing up Kevin De Bruyne. For 2 seasons at least, the last 2 seasons, KDB has always had that time when he's injured.
Yes.
KDB has always found a solution
Yes.
and not lost games or drawn games. Won without KDB.
You're right. Guardiola hasn't lost KDB and Rodri the same time ever. Watch. That is a big hole in that City's midfield. You're losing Rodri and you're losing KDB. The worst, you lost Rodri and you brought a former Chelsea player. What's his name now? Kovacic.
Kovacic is not that bad. Please.
No. I'm not saying it's bad, but Kovacic is not worthy to tie the shoelace of Rodri in terms of football play in the midfield. We know this.
Oh my God.
So yes,
you can't say this against. I say this to I think 3 or 4 Champions League winner.
What was his contribution to this Champions League winning team? That's the question you ask. Was he a starter to this Champions League winning team? No.
Oh my
we
God.
know that Kovacic is not good enough to replace Rodri. We know this.
We know this.
That is not a debate.
But then KDB coming back, that should have been a little bit of a push.
Yes, it should be. It should be.
I'm of the opinion that the injury has very little to do with
it does.
the form.
No, it does. When your starters are out injured, Haba, you can't compare that.
Okay.
So let's move on to the last match in the English Premier League, and we'll see Ipswich Town welcome Manchester United. This is a match I personally will be looking out for because we've glamored for Ruben Amorim, new coach, wonderful coach, coming from Sporting CP, and all Manchester United fans are eager to see this man start as a Manchester United coach. And this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for him to showcase what we've seen from Sporting CP. And Manchester United fans all over the world, and I know a couple of them that are saying this is the man to succeed Ferguson, this is the new Alex Ferguson, and there is this hype around Ruben Amorim, and I can't wait to see, especially how he will set up this Manchester United side, and with his pattern of play and with the so-called bad players Manchester United have, Ipswich or Ipswich Town are unfortunate at this time to be playing Manchester United. UB, Manchester United with a new manager, Manchester United with a manager that has winning mentality, Manchester United with a new system entirely. What do we expect this weekend?
First of all, you said Ipswich are unfortunate.
Yes, they are.
The problem with that now is they can either be unfortunate or very fortunate.
No,
Very fortunate in the sense that a team that is undergoing the kind of transition
Manchester United
from
is.
one manager to the other. You're not expecting them to be very organized right now. The mistake Manchester United fans will do is to maybe watch this first game and maybe they don't see the team playing as they see Sporting play or maybe as they expected, and then they start saying, don't worry, it's not doing. No, give the man some time. Teams are not good. Teams are not building a day. He just walked through the door. 11th is when he started working.
Yeah,
11th of
just had
of
a
November.
week.
Exactly. So you don't expect him to just perform magic. It's not magic. This is football we're talking about. This Premier League we're talking about. It's not magic. They should give him time to work, to actually work. I saw their training. His training, a few clips of his training. I saw him trying to incorporate players like Mount into the game and all that.
See, do you know, funny thing about new managers and a new team, most players that will tend to be dead tends to rise. You see, like
want to
Messi,
impress.
yes, like Messi Mount you mentioned, we may see a very different version of Messi Mount under Ruben Amorim, and in fact, the team may be centered around player that we've called dead. That is the wonderful thing about new manager to a new team. I just wish him all the best though.
Hopefully it works. But then I'm just saying now that Manchester United fans should not be expecting to see
Instant magic.
It's not done. It's not. They should forget about it.
But you be.
But then they should what they should do instead is try to pick positives, because they are going to be positives.
Absolutely.
They try to pick positives from the match. Maybe the defense plays better, or maybe the passing is better, or something. But they should not go there and expect to demolish Ipswich. Ipswich is not a small. Yes, they just came from relegation, but they are not that small.
They are small.
We've seen them beat
who they are small.
Is this not
against Manchester United that has a new manager who wants to impress both himself and impress the board and impress the fans and impress the players? We may say this will be a test, but I don't think this will be a test.
It's not going to be a big enough test.
Exactly. Yes. Against Ipswich Town, who just came from the Championship, against Manchester United with a new manager.
Okay, I agree with you. But then, Manchester United fans should not be expecting too much. It is too early, way too early to be expecting too much.
I think your advice is coming too late, because a whole lot of them are expecting too much.
The issue, I've heard the comparison to new Sir Leicester Vs, new this one, new that one, new
Mourinho.
We have all done
Mourinho 2.0.
We have all done it, and most of the time it has failed. They should just let him work, allow him, give him time to work. Because whatever they're trying to do now, you're going to weigh him down. You've seen many times. The Ten Hag we are talking about now, we heard the same thing.
Yes.
I don't know if you didn't, but
yes,
I did.
I did.
I heard, next time Alex Ferguson. How did it end?
In tears. In tears.
Premium tears.
Yeah.
So they should just forget about the comparison and all that. Just forget. Give me some time. Take positives. And then look to the future. That's all they can do right now.
Against Ipswich Town, Scotland, UB.
Just a normal another day, 1-0 win.
Wow.
Yeah, in favor of Manchester United.
Wow.
Yeah, 1-0.
Well,
that should do it.
I feel Manchester United will score goals under this new man, and in fact, it starts immediately.
Score goals?
Yes. And
okay.
That's why I said Ipswich Town will be unfortunate at this point, because I don't know, more than one goals though.
What do you expect to happen within 5 days? When you mean score goals, is it the same Manchester United that have been losing goals for fun?
But we saw
they have been so wasteful this season.
Under Erik ten Hag, yes. But under their interim caretaker manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, we saw a different Manchester United. And I feel this will be a continuation of the Manchester United we saw under Van Nistelrooy.
hopefully. But I'm not expecting too much. I'm keeping my expectations very, very low and moderate because I'm not going to be disappointed. We all saw Ten Hag. So 1-0. They played their best 2-0. That's all I expect from that game.
Well, we've all heard from UB. He expects Manchester United to come out with the results against Ipswich Town. Before we go, UB, CAF has released their shortman list for the best player in Africa for 2024. And we saw names that we're supposed to see. Our very own Ademola Lookman is on that list. And we saw some other names who we're supposed to see. Adingra was on that list. Hakimi, Hakimi was on that list. Then this South
Brahim
Africa
Diaz.
keeper was on that list. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz was not on the list. This Dortmund's striker from Guinea-Bissau or so was on the list too. So hopefully before the year runs out.
Two things.
Yeah.
It was criminal to leave Victor Boniface out of that list. That was criminal. Let's start there. It's not done.
Okay.
2 trophies. It's not a joke.
Okay.
Now, secondly, if Lookman does not win it, that is the most criminal. That would be the most criminal ever. So I'm not expecting much from it. But then I'm just saying, if Lookman does not win, then there's something wrong with CAF. There has to be something wrong with them because with all he has achieved, and he's still in form. I feel like this is it.
If Ademola Lookman doesn't win it, this is the criminal or it's the highest robbery of all times according to UB, and I subscribe to what his opinion. Guys, don't forget the conversation continues in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, turn on the notification buttons for more football updates as videos drop.